Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. We're so happy you're here with us today. I hope you're having a wonderful day and feeling excited to improve your English speaking skills.
Hey everyone! It's great to spend time with you again. Today's topic is really fun because we're going to learn how to talk about books naturally in English conversations.
Books are such an important part of life. Some books teach us something new, some books help us relax, and some books completely change the way we think.
Exactly. And many English learners want to talk about books, favorite stories, and reading habits, but sometimes they don't know the right vocabulary or sentence patterns.
Don't worry, because today we'll practice together step by step, using simple English.
By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to describe books, explain your opinions, recommend novels, and sound more natural during conversations.
And we'll also learn useful expressions, common mistakes, and real-life examples.
Before we begin, tell us in the comments, what kind of books do you enjoy reading? Mystery, romance, fantasy, self-help, history?
And if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Simple English Talks, and share this lesson with your friends.
All right, everyone, let's begin.
Let's start with the most basic way to talk about books in English.
A very simple structure is I like plus type of book.
Here are some examples. I like mystery books. I like romantic novels. I like science fiction books. I like books about history.
You can also say, my favorite book is, my favorite author is.
For example, my favorite book is Harry Potter. My favorite author is Agatha Christie.
Another useful pattern is, I enjoy reading.
I enjoy reading adventure stories. I enjoy reading self-help books.
I enjoy reading adventure stories. I enjoy reading self-help books.
Notice how natural these sentences sound.
You can also explain your opinion using because.
I like mystery books because they're exciting. I read self-help books because they motivate me.
Let's make this more conversational. Harry, what kind of books do you usually read? I usually read books about communication and personal growth because I enjoy learning new ideas.
That's interesting. I prefer mystery novels because I love suspense and surprises. And listeners, what about you? Try answering out loud right now.
Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to improve fluency.
Another important structure is, I'm reading.
Examples. I'm reading a fantasy novel these days. I'm reading a book my friend recommended.
You can also ask questions. What are you reading these days? Do you read often? What's your favorite book?
Very useful questions for everyday conversations.
Now let's learn negative forms.
I don't like horror books because they're too scary. I'm not interested in history books. I don't enjoy books with sad endings.
These sentences sound polite and natural.
Exactly. English conversations become more natural when you explain your feelings and opinions clearly.
Pause for a moment and answer these questions. What's your favorite book? What are you reading right now? What kind of books do you enjoy?
And don't forget to write one answer in the comments section.
Now let's learn how to describe books in more detail.
This helps your English sound more expressive and interesting.
A very useful structure is the book was.
Then you can add adjectives like interesting, funny, exciting, emotional, inspiring, boring.
Examples. The book was really inspiring. The story was emotional. The ending was surprising.
Another common expression is, I couldn't stop reading it.
That means the book was extremely interesting.
You can also say, it was hard to put down.
Native speakers use this expression very often.
Let's practice with a short conversation.
Did you enjoy the book?
Yes, it was amazing. I finished it in 2 days.
Wow, it must have been exciting.
Yeah, I couldn't stop reading it. Very natural conversation.
Now, let's compare formal and informal English.
Informally, people often say, "It was awesome. It was great. I loved it."
In more formal English, you can say, I found the book very engaging. The writing style was impressive.
Both styles are correct. It depends on the situation.
Exactly. Relaxed English is perfect with friends.
Now, let's learn how to recommend books.
This is very useful in real life.
I recommend this book. You should read this. I think you'd enjoy this novel.
Example, you should read this book. The story is really exciting.
Another useful expression is, the story takes place in,
The story takes place in London.
or the main character is very brave.
These phrases help you explain books clearly and naturally.
Here's a simple speaking tip.
First, say the type of book. Second, explain why you liked it. Third, recommend it.
That's an easy structure for conversations.
Listeners, tell us in the comments, what book would you recommend to a friend? Now, let's learn how to talk about books in social situations.
One common question is, have you read this book?
This uses the present perfect tense.
Examples. Have you read Harry Potter? Have you ever read this author?
You can answer, yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, I read it last year.
Let's do another dialogue.
Have you read The Alchemist?
Yes, I have. I really enjoyed it.
What did you like about it?
I like the message about following your dreams.
That sounds very natural.
Another useful topic is reading habits.
People often ask, how often do you read? When do you usually read? Do you prefer physical books or ebooks?
My answers would be, I usually read before sleeping. I prefer physical books because I enjoy turning the pages.
I prefer ebooks because they're easy to carry while traveling. Great example of different opinions.
When you politely disagree, you can say, I understand, but I prefer... That's true, but I think...
Example, physical books are nice, but I think ebooks are more convenient.
Okay. Another natural phrase is, I couldn't really get into the book.
That means you didn't connect with the story.
Example. I tried reading it, but I couldn't really get into it.
Native speakers use this phrase a lot.
Let's practice emotion and tone.
Compare these two sentences. The book was good. The book was so good. I loved every chapter.
The second sentence sounds much more expressive.
Your energy and emotion make conversations more natural.
Listeners, tell us about a book that changed your life.
We'd love to read your comments. Now, let's talk about common mistakes learners make.
Don't worry if you've made these mistakes before. Everyone makes mistakes while learning English.
Mistake number 1. I very like this book.
Correct version. I really like this book. Or, I like this book very much.
In English, we usually don't put very before like.
Mistake number 2. I was very boring while reading.
Incorrect.
Correct. I was very bored while reading.
Remember, boring describes the thing. Bored describes your feeling.
So, the book was boring. I was bored.
Perfect.
Mistake number 3. I read interesting book.
Correct. I read an interesting book.
Don't forget articles like a and an.
Mistake number 4. I am read a book.
Correct. I am reading a book.
English verb forms can feel difficult sometimes, but practice helps.
Absolutely. Mistakes are part of learning.
I once made a funny mistake while learning another language.
Really?
Yes, I wanted to say, this book is exciting, but I accidentally said, this book is sleeping.
That's hilarious.
Everyone laughed, but I never forgot the correct word after that.
Sometimes funny mistakes help us remember better.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Now it's time for practice.
Situation number 1.
Option A, the book was very interested.
Option B. The book was very interesting.
Situation number 2,
Option A. I reading a fantasy book.
option B, I'm reading a fantasy book.
Correct answer? Option B.
Situation number 3,
Option A. You should read this book.
option B, you must reading this book.
Correct answer? Option A. Situation number 4. Option A. I couldn't really get into the book.
Option B, I didn't enter the book.
Correct answer? Option A. Situation number 5.
Option A, I like books romantic. Option B, I like romantic books.
Correct answer? Option B.
Now, create your own sentence about a book you recently enjoyed. Try using these expressions. I recommend. The story was. I couldn't stop reading it. And don't just think the sentence. Speak it out loud. Speaking practice improves confidence and fluency. Wow! Today we learned so many useful expressions for talking about books in English.
We also practiced useful vocabulary and common mistakes. And remember, fluency grows little by little with daily practice.
Don't be afraid of mistakes.
Every mistake helps you improve.
Before we finish, tell us in the comments, what's one book you would recommend to English learners?
We'd love to hear your answers.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you so much for learning English with us today.
Keep practicing, keep reading, and keep believing in yourself.
See you next time.